Hey, what's up, everyone? We're backstage here with Nick, who had a moment tonight. I mean, I think you remember, like, that's how kind of Kelly Clarkson won it first season, when you have that moment that it's like, all right, it's in the bag. You had that tonight. What was that like, man? You made J-Lo all happy and stuff.
It felt good, man. I mean, I don't know which one I liked more. I really had fun with that first one. That was probably the most fun I had on stage since I've been here. I was into that song, and the band killed it. I mean, I just turned around and was like, thank you, because you guys, I mean, they brought it, and it helped me. I was just trying to hang with them. I was like, you got to bring it, because they did. And so that was a totally awesome thing. And I haven't really done a ballad, and What Hurts the Most is kind of a really emotional ballad. So I hope I did that one justice, and I'm looking forward to kind of going back and watching them. But I had a lot of fun.
Well, not only did you get to do that song, but you got to do it with one of the members of Rascal Flatts. You kind of got to get some like words on how to perform that song. So that's always cool to get to work with an artist and then do their song.
For sure. I mean, he was so helpful in just kind of giving me some positive, give me some feedback on what I should do. He kind of told me to put the guitar down for this one, and I was planning on playing it. But he was like, dude, this is not an easy song to sing, and maybe you could even get more into the song emotionally if you're not worried about the chords. And he was right, and it really helped. And I didn't want to move around a lot. I just wanted to sit in one spot and sing. I don't do that a lot. I mean, I'm playing the guitar. I was earlier around, they had me trying to get into it and running all over the place. And I wanted to have the time where a lot of people were able to just sit and sing, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to stand still and show that I could sing. So it felt really good.
Going back to hometown, what's that eating spot that you're going to hit up? I mean, everybody has that local eating spot. They have your special on there. You're ready to sit down and grub. Like, what's going to be that eating spot for you?
My mother's house, my Aunt Jerry, is going to be cooking.
Okay.
She's the best cook ever, and she, like, I always, when I lived back home, she would just send, like, I would never go shopping, because when you're an Italian kid, man, my mom, my aunt, they would just, there'd be food, they would just drive to bring me food. I mean, it was hilarious. I'm going to come back way fatter. Like, you're going to see him next week, be like, what happened to the finale? Nick looks a little chunky. I already told the wardrobe people, I'm like, listen, 33 waist next week, not what I got now. Let's up it, because I'm going home, I'm eating.
I'm getting mama's, but garlic bread is going in.
Oh yeah, just everything. Eggplant parm. I mean, we're gonna go. We're gonna get it. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Bring some back for all of us.
I will.
Refrigerated it.
I will. She makes so much food that there'll probably be enough to feed this whole room if we wanted to.
Absolutely. And then last question. It looks like it's like a really tight top four, but I think tonight one thing that we saw was kind of Clark. I mean, kind of surprised us all, going a little head and head with Mr. Scott and stuff. You saw how that kind of worked with Quentin. Do you think that was kind of dangerous for him to do? It didn't really go over well with Quentin. Is that kind of bad to talk back, or how do you feel about that?
I think it was a little different. I mean, people in music, especially high execs like Scott, who know what they're doing, and the artists, sometimes they'll come to a disagreement. That is going to happen. It just so happened that it was on camera. And I mean, I respect Clark on one aspect for sticking to his guns, but you also have to realize that Scott knows what he's doing. Sorry, Jack's throwing things at me. See, she's so mature. I love her though. You also have to realize that Scott knows what he's doing, and sometimes you have to kind of. She's ridiculous. Sometimes you have to take advice of the people that know what they're doing. So we'll see what happens. The kid's an incredible musician, and everybody knows that. And so we'll see what happens.
All right, I'm going to let you go before we get attacked by Jack. So make sure you watch next week on American Idol. She threw everything, man. Crazy. We'll see you next week with that Italian food, man. Good to see you. Congratulations.